Squad leader fellow, did you get a look at what attacked your men? Did they look like Chiconians?
Not really. They were tall, bulky, and wearing this really shiny armor. Ordered them to put down their weapons. And they opened fire. It's all I could do to fall back.
Right. Okay, Jenkins, we're pulling back to the bridge. It's got Geonic blast doors, so nothing's getting through that. And cover those two! They're coming with us!
There's no need to point those plasma rifles at us. We didn't want to be here either. In fact, it's just speed was very much of the essence.
Get out of here, Lieutenant. I'll hold them back as long as I can.
Good man, Jenkins. Now you don't move!
This really isn't turning into the best of days, is it, Doctor?
Something cold, powerful, and murdery stalks the corridors of the United Earth space freighter Shazbot. Fearing Chiconian invaders, Captain Beryllium and First Officer Wormington suspected inept time travelers Dr. WHeasel and Advick Goose no more than they're letting on in Dr. WHeasel, Gooseshock, Part 4.
Mr. Wormington, what the devil is going on in the cargo decks? Sensor detected a series of high-energy discharges, then everything went dead below deck 13.
Captain, it's the Chiconians. I don't know how or why, but we've managed to land a raiding party on board and open fire on my men!
Great science! Corporal Tompkins, set ship conditions to red. Seal the flight deck.
Attention! Attention! All crew members. Ship condition red. Full security procedures are now in effect.
Right. Now we're secure. Perhaps we can look at things more objectively, Lieutenant. Report.
Captain, a hostile force has boarded a strategically critical military transport during a time of war. Consequently, under United Earth Emergency Spacetime Law 58V, as a ranking military officer, I am hereby taking command of this vessel.
That is your right, Lieutenant, but only until we work out what's going on.
Going on? I'll wager my entire bonus that this damned weasel and his feathered companion are involved in it up to the top of their traitorous necks.
Oh, that's nice. I was wondering he'd forgotten about us with all this drama.
Dr. Weasel, careful. I think the Lieutenant's in danger of blowing a gasket or something.
Dr. WHeasel, answer me this one more time. Do you know who has boarded my ship, and are they anything to do with you?
Honestly, how many times do I have to say it? I'm as clueless as Lieutenant Wormfood over there. Whoever these stompy, shooty murder fellows are, they are no friends of mine.
Captain, Lieutenant, sensors indicate about 20 non-humanoid organoforms approaching the flight deck.
Can you get them on the monitors? I'm going to prove to everyone here exactly who we're facing.
Whom?
Knock it off, Advick. I don't think he's in the market for grammatical advice.
That can't be right. Are you sure this is relaying the right images, Tompkins?
Yes, sir. This is live footage.
Those aren't like any Chiconians I've ever seen before, Wormington.
I don't understand. I was sure it was a Chiconian sneak attack, but those look like metallic silver gorillas.
Oh, Roblox.
Doctor, do you know who they are?
Yes, we both do. I rather think they're Cyborials.
Cyborials? What in the Seven Nebulae are they?
We met them. Well, I'm not clear on whether it was a long, long time ago or in the distant future, but they're essentially a race of advanced primates who decide to augment their bodies with biomechanical technology.
Although, this lot look a lot more advanced than those we ran into across on Cyborus itself, Doctor.
Oh, at least they're polite. Captain, how strong is the door to the flight deck?
Well, in its prime, it's rated to resist an assault from up to and including Scale 6 anti-spacecraft weapons, but I'll confess, the Shazbot has seen better days, in need of critical maintenance, and she's not exactly a ship of the line.
Oh look! They brought some sort of extra-large projector thingy with them.
Oh, unless I missed my guess, Advick, that's a quark realigner. Fascinating, if highly dangerous. Captain Beryllium, I don't want to sound alarmist, but if they activate that, there is a good chance the entire door will be converted to energetic particles and short wavelength radiation.
Which would be really, really bad for us, right?
Well, put it this way. All organic matter on this side of the door will likely simultaneously be irradiated, incinerated, and vaporized.
In which case, suggestions, Dr. Advick. Wormington.
I think he's too busy sobbing into his sleeve, Captain. Maybe we should surrender? At least that way we can try and talk our way out of this situation.
A capital idea, Advick. There's few creatures in the universe that can resist the smooth edge of this time weasel's tongue.
I really wish you hadn't put it like that.
Well, in the absence of any other good ideas, Tompkins, cancel the red alert and open the flight deck door. I am Captain Beryllium of the United Earth Space Freighter Shazbot. On behalf of my entire ship's complement, I surrender and request we are treated as prisoners of war under the auspices of the Spectre Accords.
Exceptional! Cyboreal commandos, take overwatch positions on the flight deck and ensure the organics do not interfere with cyboreal operations. I will reprogram this vessel's navigation systems.
Oh, you might find that a tad tricky, my shiny friend. You see, this is a rather old ship, and their navigation pod's really a bit antiquated. Oh, no offense, Captain. Luckily, thanks to my mathematical genius,
Advick!
I was able to find a workaround to get everything functioning in tip-top condition. Slash the travel time to Earth and... oh, ploppers.
Quite.
Exceptional! The organic known as Advick will make the necessary operational adjustments to this vessel's course.
Now wait a minute, Cyboreal. I won't stand for anything that will endanger the United Earth systems, nor will I let you use Advick to further your schemes. You've killed half my crew. At the very least, you owe us an explanation.
Yes, that'd be spiffing. I'd love to know why you're here and not munching bananas back on your homeworld anymore.
We need explain nothing to lower life forms. Remove the other organics. If they resist, expunge them!
How rude! Right. Oh, that's what it feels like when I don't bother explaining the plot.
Traitors! Monsters! Murderers! I'll kill you all!
There will be no further warnings. Remove them.
That was a warning? Oh, poor old Wormington. Man, we better not piss them off.
Organic Advick. These are the adjustments I require you to make to the navigation systems. You have 20 standard time units to complete them. If you do not, you will be expunged.
Okie dokie, I'm sure it won't take me... Wait, am I reading this right? These adjustments will push the star drive to 3000%. We'll reach Earth in a matter of minutes once it's activated. The engines will never take that kind of strain. They'll burn out.
My fellow Cyboreals have been making the necessary adjustments to this vessel's systems for weeks in preparation for this voyage. Be assured, the engines will operate as we desire.
Even if the Shazbot holds together, where are you going to get the necessary reactive mass? Why, by a rough calculation, very precisely in my regard, you need close to 100 megatons of exotic matter and the superfluidic helium-3. That's why you've been lurking down the cargo decks, linking up the storage tanks to the modified engines.
Exceptional! Your intellect is a splendid one, Advick. Now commence the calculations, as you have only 18 time units remaining to you.
Okay, keep your carapaces on. Oh, lummy, this is a right old pickle and no mistake. Just as well I've got Dr. WHeasel to rely on for a last-minute save. And that statement tells me exactly how screwed we all are if I'm counting on that self-aggrandizing time weasel to save the day. But maybe, just maybe, there's another way.
Will the Cyborial's plan succeed? Can Advick come up with a last-minute rescue all on his own? Or will, once again, we have to rely on Dr. WHeasel to save the day, the planet, and a handful of surviving crew? Find out which of these unlikely scenarios comes to pass in the final episode of Dr. WHeasel, Gooseshock. Dr. WHeasel and Weasel Tell Enterprise production, featuring Randolph Weasel as Dr. WHeasel, Quentin Goose, Advick Goose, Joe Scott as Captain Beryllium, Steve Alexander as Lieutenant Wormington, and Elliot Stewart as Jenkins.